Okay. Well, so we're here at the Bogorov camp. It is. Let me check the time here. It is just 7 in the morning on your 8th day here in Borobia. It is a mild, overcast day as always. And again, the principals here in the Bogorov camp, there is the captain of the family, as the so-called captain, Elias, and then the seer, as it's called, of the clan, is an old woman named Teresa.
She's the seer, okay.
Right.
Okay. Let's see. So they're getting a... You said they're getting a search party ready?
Right, right.
Alright, do they have any leads or clues, or know anything?
They don't. There's nothing solid, so they're just doing a pattern, sweep.
Alright, do we know when the last time they saw this Denali person was?
It was sometime during the night.
Okay, I guess, should we at least go check out where he sleeps to see if anyone broke in or tried to kidnap him, or can we find out where he sleeps at?
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, where does this, Denali, where is his tent or his...
So, yeah, they show you his Vardo, or wagon, and let's go ahead and get a round of investigation checks. Okay. You do find at the edge of the door of the wagon, like it must have gotten caught as something was being maybe removed from the wagon. A piece of silky strand, like spider silk, sticky webbing.
Does anyone know what can make this? Does anyone know what this is?
Big spider.
Okay, so we're looking for a big spider.
A spider that apparently can open the doors of wagons?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Are there any tracks around at all?
Nothing. Well, go ahead and make your I guess, survival check. Yeah.
And Solon is our survival expert. Looks like he didn't roll very well, though. Oh, yeah. Nailed it. My first natural one.
First time.
Okay, yeah, so we're going to go ahead and say no tracks. If they were, they were accidentally obliterated by people who didn't know that Denali had actually been missing.
We don't have much to go on. We just have this piece of spider silk.
Does anybody have any kind of like knowledge or history that they would know what that would be in our group?
Go ahead and, I guess, nature checks? There are definitely a number of predatory species that use. Look at that! We got a crit and a. So Oh, I should take a moment to explain to Kyson what the hell's going on with the cards, because that is a bit of a house rule here. So we have this blue and red deck that you might see here on the right. They are the good luck and bad luck cards, blue being good and red being bad. And whenever on any D20 roll, if you get a 20, you can pull a good luck card, and conversely, if you get a 1, you pull a bad luck card. The good luck cards you can use whenever you want. The red cards, the DM gets to use against you at a time of his choosing. So you can see that Elena and Shadow both have red cards. For example, Elena's, I can read it, and hers says the next enemy you fight will attack you over other targets wherever possible. So it kind of means I can use it to single her out in battle. Shadow's bad luck card, on the other hand, is a minus 1d6 after making a saving throw. So that's something, again, I could use to him when he comes to make a save. His good luck card is actually a neat one, where he gets to play this card. And again, he can play this at any time, and his good luck card is one that's going to let him deal maximum damage. Maximum possible damage. So that's just a little note about that card system, just to explain what that is all about. So we were talking about your nature check results, and while you can't narrow it down, there are plenty of predatory species that use their webbing as offensive weapons. The note, again, this is a little odd because spiders generally don't, carefully enter wagons and then wrap people up in silk and then remove them from the wagons and then close the door behind them. So that's a little incongruent, but maybe, something was using a spider as a minion, or, that's getting outside the realm of the nature check, though.
Oh, I don't know if we really are equipped to track this person down at the moment.
You might not be. They don't have any solid leads, but it might be the thing where you just keep your eyes and ears open if you see anything.
Yeah, I think we may have to move on for now, unless anyone has any ideas.
Sounds good.
We're talking about leaving Erasmus or what?
I guess, yeah, we should stop back in Erasmus, and then if we have nothing else, we continue our journey to Valaki.
All right. Let's set out from the Bogorov camp. We're gonna say you kicked around in the camp for an hour doing your investigation, and that you were traveling north for 1 hour when the mist, the infamous fog and mist, once again sweeps in almost out of nowhere, and very quickly makes the area in front of you completely opaque. And you very soon can't see your hand in front of your face. You can't even see your companions standing next to you. And when they talk, they even sound like they're far away, even though you know logically they have to be right next to you. The sound is muted, and this endures for minutes, and very, very slowly recedes, and you don't notice quite at first, but you realize that there's another person among you that wasn't there before. There is a human, and I will let Kyson explain what his character is it Rudius?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Rudius.
So Rudius, you are now among the party. Whatever it was you were doing, you had a similar experience. This mist and this fog rolled in and completely engulfed you. And when it rolled back finally, you were in this forest standing with these other people that you don't know, and you're not sure how you got there.
Could I have been doing like anything
You
in
could
the time?
have. We'll presume that you were outside.
Okay. You, this man that appears is he's not short by any means. He's about 6 feet 2 inches tall, and he's wearing a fairly worn studded leather armor. He has black hair like a raven's feather. It's unkempt, not well washed, and he has his face is not it's not ugly, but something about it is like wrong. It kind of disturbs you when you look at it, and upon like figuring out what it is that feels so strange when you view this man, you can tell that it's his eyes in particular that off-put most people. They seem dead, like they're these dull green eyes. There's no excitement or life in them. And currently, he has a rapier drawn, and he is holding in his hand. He has his hand against his neck, and he's holding a small sack that rattles when he moves his hand. And he has his sword out, and there is blood upon his sword, as though was in the middle of combat uh, when he appeared. And he exclaims, having suddenly shown up in a strange land, um, like, "Who are you people? What do you do here?"
We'll say the same thing.
Where'd you come from? Quick,
I
kill
was
it before you can talk.
Hey, Jen, do you have a pair of headphones you might be able to use?
Yeah, why? Am I getting
Because,
feedback?
yeah, we're getting a little bit of feedback. The headphones might help.
Okay.
Thanks.
Who's this? Who's this ugly guy that just appeared out of nowhere? Who are you? Answer me.
No, it was you who must have summoned me here. I did nothing to arrive in this place.
Well, I guess that makes us equals then. I also did nothing to arrive in this place.
Where is it that we are?
I believe they call this land Borobia. It's a small place constantly fall.
This is the land of monsters and ghouls, vampires and werewolves. He who rides alone dies alone.
Very well.
Land, I'll take a little there in my hands.
Then
We
I
can't
shall
seem to leave. We came. The unfortunate thing is there's no way to leave this land as far as we have gathered. The mists are impassable.
Then, what is? Do those of you who travel together have a goal?
Our eventual goal is to leave this land. We believe that we must confront the lord of this land in order to leave some powerful vampire named Strahd who lives in that castle over the hill to the southwest. But
The lord of the land is a vampire, truly wretched creature. Very well. I am known as Rudius, the sword swinger. I'll join you. I have things to do in the places that I was before.
looks over at Anton. Do you think we can trust this person?
If he tries to trick us, I'll squish him.
Oh, that's true. You are good at that.
I'll stab him.
Don't hurt the child. She's with me.
Which child is this?
Elena.
Child.
She's such a child.
What are you, Dad?
I was a dad, and now I'm keeping you safe. Like it or leave it.
So after bearing witness to this mysterious abduction, you have a new member in your group, and you continue along the trail north. The Quivering Forest is the name of the new territory that's appeared, and this is probably as close as you get to it here. You can see it off on your map to the right here. Because of the thick leafy canopy and the ever-present mist, the forest is dimly lit even at this time of day. The smells of damp vegetation and occasionally rotting meat assail your senses. As you're traveling, the mist lingers today, and while it's not around you, it seems to be surrounding you at a distance of several hundred yards, and you can hear inexplicable sounds, babies laughing and women crying or men groaning. Here and there you notice the loud crack of a snapping twig or the rustling of a brush. The rustling of brush as though something large is maybe moving just out of sight. And that is when you all hear a wail so full of despair that it actually requires all of you to make a horror saving throw. So please make a charisma save, DC 13.
Okay.
What roll are we on? What dice are we rolling?
Charisma saving throw.
Okay.
Okay, so looks like we got there was a crit on that, so it looks like Anton gets his blue card, and we had Kyson and Zolan and Uhtred all fail their horror saving throw. Okay, so the three of you are frightened, but I also need each of you to roll a D100. Okay, so Zolan, for the next 8 minutes, you got a 51.
You have to attack the nearest creature. That's bad.
Right. And this goes on for a while. So this is you get a form of madness after listening to this scream that effectively has to have everybody restrain you. We could play this out, and the reason actually to play it out would be to deplete you of your resources, healing and hit dice and powers and all that, and then see where you are. But I think for the sake of flow, we're going to say that they are able to subdue you before damage is done. But for the next 8 minutes, you have to be tied and restrained, and even gagged, because you're just mad. Now, Anton, your reaction to hearing this scream for the next 10 minutes,
Didn't Anton pass this save? I thought he'd roll a crit.
Oh, right. But Anton...
100, Anton.
Yeah.
Supposed to.
Yeah, it was... Right, it was supposed to be Zolan, Uhtred, and Kyson, right. Okay. All right. So Rudius, same thing. Where you have to be restrained.
Kill. I think we have to
Um,
kill him. He just met
and
him. He's trying to attack us.
and then Uhtred. Uhtred, you just take off running into the woods. So all in all, we're going to say that you waste an hour of time here in response to that horrible wail. It was the wail. It was a man. It sounded like, and just an utter wail of despair. So let's go ahead and advance that clock another couple hours here. So now it's approaching midday, and that is okay. So as you continue traveling, you can see that small creatures such as squirrels and sparrows are increasingly rare. Once or twice you see mangy, half-starved dogs or even wolves watching at a good distance before when you notice them they take off. The path before you is clear, and the boughs of the trees are not weighed down with snow. In fact, there seems to be almost no snow at all on these trees. It's as though you reached a point where the snow simply stopped, and the chill in the air is just as noticeable, however. And somewhere in the distance, the song of a woodland bird shatters the silence.
So where are we still on this path, or
Yes.
do we not know where we are?
No, you're on the path, right?
But this is not how it was when we came down, right?
No, it's still snowy. This whole region, as you get north of the castle, gets increasingly more snowy.
Okay, but this area where there's no snow, is this new, or did we pass this on the way down?
I think it's safe to say you would have passed it on the way down.
Okay, so we're not like that worried. Like we saw this before.
Right.
Okay. Does anyone know what that scream was? That was a little strange. Zolan, you seem to be a little bit frightened.
Yeah, there's no way for me to figure out what that was.
But it was that scary. But our new guy, Rudius, is this what we can expect of you, to be run at the first sight of danger?
Now, Rudius attacked you. It was Uhtred who ran.
Yeah. Rudius. Is this what we can expect you to turn on us at the first sign of danger?
Oh boy.
It was madness.
Yes, that's a convenient excuse.
Pardon me. I happen to have lost control for a moment there. Some strange illness seems to have befallen me at that sound.
Have you heard of such a sound before? Has anyone heard of anything like this before?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well, let's hope it doesn't happen again.
Am I still in the woods?
No, we got you back.
It took an hour for us to track you down.
Right.
Where did you go? I don't know, I guess we keep moving on, unless someone wants to go hunting for this, whatever this is.
Now, during this whole time, the bird calls still go on around you, but go ahead and pick one person to make an investigation check.
I have good investigation, unless anyone else.
I'm a +5.
I'm also +5.
Yeah, so we have 3 +5s.
Alright, well, let's let the new guy do it.
Alright, sure.
I'll see if he can pull his weight.
Excellent. All right, very good. So, You've only been here for a couple of hours, but you've been astutely tuned in to the sounds of the forest, and you know, or you realize after a few moments that you're hearing these bird calls, but they're different. Since the previous time here, you could only hear the cawing of ravens, and now suddenly in this area you're hearing sounds that you hadn't heard anywhere else.
So it's like some strange. Like it's a bird that could not be found anywhere except for Borobia.
Rather, you since coming to Borobia, the only birds you've really heard are ravens, and these are distinctly not ravens.
Oh yes, I hear it too. There.
Why don't we
You can
get?
hear the pitch.
We'll pick somebody again. One person, please, to make a survival check.
That's usually Zolan.
Right.
Oh, I guess Anton jumped on it. Did a good one.
All right. So Anton, you do suss out that these sounds are in fact imitations, not actual bird song.
Someone's trying to trick us, guys. Anton, smash.
Okay. Do you know which direction it's coming from, or are you just gonna go smash everything?
He's gonna go smash.
Do I know where? I don't know. Would I know where it's coming from?
It was coming from all around you, different areas, not necessarily all to the left or the right or etc.
Well, that's.
We are surrounded. Prepare for battle.
I think it might be magic.
The bird calls stop as suddenly as they began, and a moment later a number of humanoid figures emerge from the cover of the forest surrounding you. 3 of them carry strung longbows, while a 4th wears a long green cloak of living leaves and carries a long staff of polished purple wood. A pair of muscular green-furred hounds pad alongside her, their menacing growls barely audible. The cloaked elf draws back her hood, revealing the fine features of a female elf. "You do not belong here," she says in a melodic voice. "Are you yet more manifestations of the wickedness that has befallen our home?"
I don't believe so.
No.
We are here to rid this land from wickedness and return.
Wait, what is your home? Do you know where you are?
The Quivering Forest is our home, and yes, much has changed lately. Not for the better.
Do you believe that you are from Faerun?
Yes.
Well, unfortunately, you are no longer in Faerun. We too are also from that land, but
Right.
we are now in a land called Borobia, and I believe you have been transported here, much like we have.
She says the forest has changed since the mist arrived, and has become twisted in both form and spirit.
Yes, this place is much different from the place you're used to.
Speaking of which, the mist is when our new friend showed up.
Yes. Perhaps it was not the mist which arrived. It was you who arrived here. Similarly, several hours ago, I was deposited in this strange land, much as you must have been.
She explains that my scouts and I are searching for a family of elves who disappeared in the night. The family lived a short distance outside of Greenhall in the Quivering Forest. Their home showed signs of a struggle and patches of blood with a strange greenish liquid. We have been tracking the killers, and our dogs are leading us right to the area from which you're coming.
Does the name Aya Glenmere ring a bell?
In fact, it does. You can see the recognition on her face, and she immediately says, "You know Aya."
Yes, we met her a few days ago in these same woods. She and a group of elves are currently up north, staying outside of a village called Erasdo.
Why don't you make a persuasion check with advantage?
Let's see. Persuasion with advantage.
All right, advantage saves the day. She was suspicious of your presence here, but you've managed to convince her of your innocence. And she explains, rather curtly. She seems tired and a little worn out. She's like, "Well, if you can't help us aid in or if you don't have answers as for this family, then I'm afraid our search continues and we must be on our way."
I don't believe we have the answers here. Who is it you're looking for?
The family of elves.
And this is a different family than the elves that we found?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, if we could be of any assistance to you, but I don't believe we've come across this particular family of elves that you're seeking.
One second here. Let me just read for a moment. Okay. So Durali and the others, they're exhausted and they are setting up for a short rest right now. And did I tell you her name was Durali? Did she introduce
No.
herself? Okay, it's Durali. Yeah.
And that's another elf.
Yeah. Durali again is. She is tired, but determined not to fail. She feels that the land has betrayed her, but she won't betray her duty. She goes on to explain that some of the elves have turned antagonistic or even gone mad since the mists came. And many of these elves have been found and are being held in a house of healing back in Greenhall. So far, the elves... so she knows that she was abducted. That bit was known to her. She also relays that the elves as a whole have considered petitioning this Jenny Greenteeth, that she clarifies is a hag that lives in the area of the Quivering Forest, to see if she knows more. But the elves also fear Jenny and have so far been hesitant to make the trip. Jenny is said to be wise and powerful, but her assistance often comes with a price. Durali
you're right to fear her.
Does ask for your assistance in locating the missing elves. She does not know what foes they might encounter, and a chance encounter with a well-armed, non-hostile adventurers is too fortunate a happenstance to ignore, so she would definitely welcome your help.
What would you offer us in return?
My gratitude and my respect.
That's doesn't pay the bills, if you know what I mean. What do you guys think?
Having been transported to this land so similarly to them, my heart fills with sympathy for their situation. I would say that we help them, but I'm aware that my opinion might not be so well respected as the rest of yours.
What about you, child? What do you think?
I'm just following you, so whatever you want to do, that's fine with me.
Anton, I think this is a good opportunity to smash.
Hmm.
It sounds like there may be smashing involved.
Anton is assessing the situation.
There's much analysis to be done.
What about you, Uhtred? What do you think?
I'm always down to help somebody.
Zolan?
Find myself to be a man of the people. I'll help.
Yeah, the people. Okay, well, I think that we seem to be in pretty much consensus. I believe we can be of assistance to you.
Yeah, very good. So with their short rest, and I guess you guys got in a short rest if you need/want one. But with that aside, the trail that the dogs are following turns off-road to the east, and she begins leading the troop in this direction. So after about an hour of travel, it is now noontime proper, and as you push your way through a particularly dense clump of undergrowth, the dogs begin growling.
I think they found something.
Okay.
Anton leads forward with his greatsword readied.
Oh, this is called a sticky situation. I think we're entering from the south.
You think?
Yeah,
I'm assuming there may be spiders involved.
I don't like spiders.
Oh goodness, there's two. There's two of them. Oh god, which one's the red one?
Okay, we got no Irina. With your Irina is hunkin'. Where I forget where Irina is, but she didn't come with you. The smell of death and rot is thick here, so thick you can taste it. In the darkness ahead, thick, long webs stretch dozens of feet from tree to tree, and dark shapes are moving among the strands. Suspended within them, roughly 30 feet above the ground, you see a massive gray mass, likely some sort of nest or cocoon, easily 20 feet across. A thick green fluid drips sluggishly from its bottom. And without warning, the mass jerks and writhes violently, and from within you hear a panicked, muted cry. In response to the noise, a number of bloated creatures appear from the darker recesses of the web and begin to descend towards you, a mass of spiders flowing in their wake. Now let me just consult. There's 6 of you. You're 6 level 4s. I'm just looking at how we're going to adjust this encounter for your party strength. So this adventure was optimized for 4th level characters, but there's 6 of you. So you rank as a strong party. And so let's see, what do I have to do for a strong party here? Okay. That's it. I'm going to go ahead and drop some tokens on here. Let's see. Oh, you're going to play that now?
I'm not a token.
You want to play that now?
What do you guys think?
I guess.
Why
Yeah, I
not?
guess I could.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell?
All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and say your fortuitous circumstances that you've got surprise on you that these guys have not seen you coming yet.
Hooray! Surprise round.
So let me go ahead and drop some guys on the map here.
Most.
So that this cocoon thing is suspended above the ground, is that right?
Right.
So
So they're
how high?
inside of that, right?
We heard some sort of something coming from inside the cocoon. We assume that's who we're trying to rescue, who's in there.
Okay, so I got to drop. Let's see. So there's a couple of elves with you. I should drop them on the map. Let me make a note here. All right. So let's find me some elves. Maybe I have even Durali. No. I think Durali is a druid. Okay. All right, so we'll put all these guys down here on your team as well.
No,
So we got a full
army.
house, yeah. All right, yeah. So we got a big fight coming. All right, so everybody's gonna get a surprise round because of that fortuitous circumstance. But I'm gonna go ahead and start rolling initiatives.
Bro, what's up with my rolls?
Yes, jeez.
You guys don't like me today.
All right, so is everybody rolled in it?
Yeah. So with the tiebreaker, is that based on dex? So that
What's your
this
dex?
spider has a 17 dex?
Correct, right.
Yeah, mine's 18, so I should probably go before it. Can
Okay.
I'm not sure how to set that up in the
Oh, sure, yeah. You're rolling from beyond, right?
Yeah.
Let me see if it's something I can set on your.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't have to. Mine just does it automatically. I didn't have to do anything.
Yeah, I forget where it is. On
So
roll 20, there's a
yeah,
thing
I have
for it, but
thing.
Elena's playing from Beyond too. Meredith rather is playing from Beyond too, and hers works the same way, so it might not be an option rolling from Beyond. But we can always do it manually.
No, I rolled from beyond and mine worked.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, you found the setting?
Right.
Yeah, there's a little button at the bottom right, under the chat box, and then you click on that, and it brings up these quick settings, and there's additional options.
Ah, gotcha.
Okay. So there's like several large spiders. Is that?
Yeah, so what you can see, there are two swarms of regular-sized spiders, one here and one here, and then there are three humanoid-looking spiders.
Looks more like a manatee than a human.
Right.
Um.
It's bipedal. It's got arms and legs, but it's also got the face and mandibles of a spider.
Okay.
Well,
So could I? I wasn't here knowing that there was somebody abducted by some strange creature that uses webbing, right?
You
yeah,
could have.
yeah.
I think, particularly after meeting the elves, I think at some point it could have come up. Certainly.
So, with the knowledge that there might be rescuing to be done here, I probably shouldn't set everything on fire. Okay. So, um, Rudius will start speaking in some strange arcane tongue, and he'll clutch that burlap sack that hangs around his neck, and he'll cast mirror image, and step forward up here, and
Gosh, there's lots of them.
do your worst.
All right. So you've got mirror image on, and this Ettercap is in a surprise round, so he does not get to act. And Anton.
Anton's gonna bonus action rage and move up here. And throw a javelin at this.
At the swarm.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Oh wait, it's not supposed to have weapons master.
Okay. Yep. All right. So just the 15 for 4 points of damage.
Yep.
All right. Now this swarm has resistance against the piercing damage, so it's only going to take 2 points. All right. And if that's it, and again, that stuff is 30 feet up the ground from where you are. This scout here is going to, let's see, he's going to do his longbow. And he is going to shoot at this opponent. So 1 hit for 11 points of damage. Okay, this swarm. This swarm. Basically leaps from the webbing. It really doesn't take falling damage because it's tiny little spiders. Hits
Aren't they not supposed to do anything? Because we're surprised.
Oh, right. Thank you. No, we did say that. That was the
Yeah,
fortuitous circumstance. That's right.
Like, no,
Right.
they don't get to do it.
Elena.
Okay. All right. Elena watched Rudius just do that really cool thing that he did, and it's just like, wow, he's pretty awesome. I can't do that. She will cast her spiritual weapon.
That's nice.
Over the swarm by Anton.
And I'm sorry, what was that?
Spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Over the swarm by Anton.
You got it. Let me get that for you.
So that's a bonus action.
Oh, not so much.
Eh.
Yep. Little spiders in the web.
All right.
Dodged out of the way.
She's distracted because she thinks Rudius is too cool. And so then she'll just chuck a firebolt and try to hit the swarm.
Okay.
Oh god, she's gonna burn down the whole place.
Oh, and the firebolt misses.
He's just so handsome, I can't concentrate. And she's gonna move. Can I get kind of like over here behind the screen stuff? And that's all I got.
Okay, so you set the webbing right where this spider is actually on fire, and it begins to burn with that firebolt. You had a 50-50 chance of actually getting the stuff to catch up, and the fire, the webbing is particularly flammable, and the fire looks like it's going to spread.
Oh.
We're going to go ahead and add the fire to the initiative. We're going to put the fire at initiative 20. And every time it's the fire's turn, it will spread to all squares that have webbing that touch the square that it's in.
Oh no.
Now we gotta move quickly.
Okay, Ettercap is surprised, and we go to Shadow.
Crap. How do we get up to this thingy? Like, do you have to climb this tree, or how do?
Yeah, so you can see these are the trees that that lead up.
Okay. And what? Like, how high up are they? Like,
They
how high would I have to climb to get to the?
They are 30 feet up.
Man. All right. How big is the webbing? Would it be easy to cut down? Could I rip it down with like a mage hand, or how big is this webbing?
You know, it's like if you wanted to cut the whole strand that was supporting from that tree, it would take. I would say it would take a good 3 actions worth of work to get that done.
By 3 actions, the whole thing's going to be in fire.
Yeah. Just because it's so sticky and tough, and so much of it, to completely clear it off would be. I think that's a good 15 solid 15 seconds worth of effort, you know.
All right. Well, I can't deal with the fire. Hopefully, some. I'm gonna start making my way over to this tree. I have 35, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I get right to the base of it. And I'm gonna shoot up at this one.
I didn't see your ping. That one, okay. Oh yeah, there's lightning damage. 4 plus.
Right here.
5 damage.
4 plus.
All right. Anything else for Shadow?
No, that's all I can do.
All right. The swarm is surprised, as is this Ettercat. Let me see. Durali screams, hold them off, and we'll try to find a way into the nest. Oh, there's some dogs that I got to drop on here, too. I forgot about the dogs. All right, so Durali, what's she got?
I just dropped, my audio just dropped. What did she say?
She was saying, hold off the enemy, and the elves will try to find a way into the nest.
Okay.
Is it possible to speak to her? We need to douse the flames.
Okay, so she uses her action She's got a range of 30 feet on that. Let me see how close she has to get. All right, so she has to move up. And she uses Druid Craft while the fire is still small to put it out.
Well done.
So that was Durali's turn. And then we go to Uhtred.
Okay, I'm going to hit him with my longbow, and because he's surprised, do I have advantage?
I don't
Do I
think
get my
so.
do I,
I
do I
don't
get my
think
sneak
that.
attack?
I don't think that conveys advantage. I don't think. Does it?
Okay.
Let me do a quick search. 5e. Does surprise grant advantage? There is no. Blah, blah, blah. I think the answer is no, though. I can't quite find it, but I'm pretty sure it's no.
No worries.
Hey, if I'm wrong about that, anybody correct me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go after this guy from my longbow.
Okay, there's a hit for 6 points of damage.
I also have a question. I have that magic
Yes.
whip. How long is that? So, like, how long?
I think its reach is 10 feet,
Okay.
which
Yeah,
means
so it
that
gives
you
you
can
one extra
attack. You can attack
square.
from 2 squares away instead of just next door.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Longbow attack for the elf. Again, targeting that one handicap. Oh, there's 2 hits. For let's
Because
see,
these elves are way better than we are.
10,
Mess with the elves.
and then 15 more.
25 damage
Boom.
to these. They don't even need us. We can just sit here and watch.
And the elf moves up to flank or to protect Durali. This Ettercap falls dead to the ground 30 feet below. Zolan.
Okay. Are these trees that the webs are connected to?
Yes.
And I'm okay. And they're 30 feet in the air.
You know what? I'm sorry. There's a note here I missed too. The whole ground area here is a mess of webbing and branches, and it's all difficult terrain.
God dang it. So doesn't that half our movement,
It
right?
does. It does. Right.
My math real quick. Okay.
Mm.
Okay, so I can only move 22 spaces. And that puts me where? That just destroyed my whole little plan. Yep. Figured as much. Okay, I'm gonna move as close as I can. All right, that's about as much as I can do at this point.
All right. This elf, I guess I'll start paying attention to difficult terrain now. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He gets that far. And he's got a longbow, so he's definitely got these guys in range. This one on the right is probably his clearer target. There's a miss and a hit for 9. Okay, and the dog. The dog has a movement of 40, so he can go 20, so 4 squares. 2, 3, 4.
Are they blink dogs?
They are Kushis.
Oh.
And with that, we come back round to Rudius, who's got the mirror image going, right?
Yes. So I can get
How
the
many
face-
mirror images do you have?
3.
3.
So when I get attacked, if I roll above a 6, then the attack hits a mirror image on a d20. It hits a mirror image, and if it meets the AC of 14, then that mirror image dies, and then I only have 2, and then I have to roll above an 8. And then if the second one dies, I have only 1 mirror image left. I have to roll above an 11.
Right.
He will run to. I'll get close as I can to that spider, I suppose. I only need to be within 15 feet. So I'll get to 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll get to here, and I'll cast Lightning Lure. So like he'll like point his rapier at this group of spiders, and a lash of lightning will come out and strike it, and I believe they have to make a Strength DC 13 saving throw.
And
Or
they did not.
Okay, so they'll move 10 feet in a straight line towards me and take 1d8 lightning damage.
So they fall to the ground. We'll call it that they pulled you all the way here. But now they are 30 feet lower and at ground level.
Have they taken any fall damage by chance?
I think the logic being that they are regular spiders, that I don't think they generally would take fall damage because they're so light. If it were a singular creature, like if an Ettercap fell, one of those guys, they'd definitely take fall damage, but I don't know about these guys.
Okay, so they'll take 5 lightning damage. And that will be my turn.
Alright. This Ettercap did not survive to act, and Anton, you've got a bunch of little spiders at your feet.
They're gonna get it.
If anything was ever so deserving of a smash.
Boom.
Okay, so that's
Those are
a miss. Did you have advantage? Did you go reckless?
No, I just went regular range.
But still didn't hit. Okay. Anything else for Anton?
Nope.
All right. Fire is out. I guess I can delete this from the order. And we'll go to this wood elf. Four. He's gonna longbow it. 19. Yeah, these elves are formidable. Alright, Swarm of Spiders gets to go. Swarm of Spiders is in no way intelligent. So we're going to do a randomly determined attack. 1, 2, Anton, 3, 4, Rudius. Here comes the attack at Anton. The spiders have 15 out of 22 hit points, so they have more than half their hit points. I don't believe that hits, does it, Anton?
Nope.
It does not. All right. And they don't get advantage or anything because you didn't go reckless. So, okay, Kushi. 2, 3, 4. Elena.
Okay. First, I will take a swing with my spiritual weapon.
The map is
Into
shrunk
the
from it.
spiders. What?
When they get it together.
I know. All right, so Radiant does not set fires, correct?
Right, that is correct.
All right, then I'll pop out from behind the bush or the tree or whatever this is and cast Sacred Flame at the little spiders.
Okay. Are you casting at the ones on the ground?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's Dexterity 14.
Dexterity 14. Nope. 2 radiant.
2. Yeah.
Okay. What's your new red card? Let's see. Glass in the initiative order. Glass in the initiative order, and next enemy's going to target you. So that's why you're hiding behind a bush. All right.
Squishy.
And we come to this Ettercap back here. Now he has a movement of 30, and he ignores all movement restrictions caused by webbing. So he's just having a time with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He gets over here. So guess what he can do? He drops it right here, right clustered on the big thing of people.
Web.
Web.
Oh no.
Of course you can do that.
Having strength check.
Right. So that is an 18 to hit. Does that not hit anybody? I believe that hits everybody.
Yeah, it hits me.
Oh, this is only. Oh, this is not an area effect. This is only
This is
one or
not
smaller. Right. This is not the web spell. This is the a web ability. So let's see. So, ooh, he gets to pick one creature. Oh, if that's the case, then he's going to pick the big barbarian-looking dude right here. If he only gets to target one. So, yeah, and Anton, why don't you? You've been hit, so now you're restrained by webbing.
Right, you don't make the strength check until your turn if you try to escape.
Right.
Ah, I see. It takes an. Yeah, it's just web by a single target.
Right.
Oh, and there's
Okay.
no save if you hit.
Right.
Cool.
So that was his action. And he's going to roll a d6 to see if his web recharges. And it doesn't, so he is out of web. I'm going to give him a little yellow token. I mean, he's out of his web ability right now. And so that was his move. That was his action. And we go to Shadow.
Okay, let's see here. No, okay. Alright, I'm just going to target the this Ettercap right here.
Okay.
And yeah, that'll be fine. Plus 5.
With your lightning gun, and that's a hit.
4 plus d6. 5, so 9 lightning damage.
All right. Cook up a little bit of Ettercap, and then we go to this swarm of spiders, who's going to leap down. We'll call that 5 foot of movement. And how much do they get otherwise? Then they get 20 feet after that. They also ignore movement restrictions caused by webbing, so not difficult terrain for them. 1, 2, 3. They get all this way. Now they're going to attack at Anton. And Anton is restrained, so that means attack rolls against him have advantage. So here comes the spider bites. 10 piercing damage from spiders.
That's 5 then.
Because you're raging. Ettercap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No ranged attacks on them. So really, he's got webbing. So I guess he's going to shoot the webbing at Rudius. That's the other target.
He will be aiming at one of my mimics, although he'll destroy it.
Right?
Why don't I ever remember this part of the movie? Not the one that
I have 2 left this time.
All right. So that's what he did. He web restrained one of those, so he's just added to the mass of webbing on the ground. And we come to Durali. What's Durali going to do there now? Durali. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Durali gets over to this tree. Now there's some rules about climbing the trees here. Let me find them. Anybody who wants to climb a tree. Dexterity, anyone who attempts to climb the web-covered trees must... So climbing the tree, we're going to give her for free, that she's able to climb it, but she only gets a certain distance up the tree. She's not all the way up, and the tree trunk is covered in webbing. So she is going to have to make a strength saving throw. But she makes it. She managed not to be restrained by the webbing. Uhtred.
So I'm gonna go after this guy over here. Wait, no, let me put my pointer on. Hold on. This one.
Okay.
With my longbow.
There's a hit.
And then can I use my movement to go... So how, like, is this whole tree... The trunk isn't that wide, obviously.
No,
so
right,
like,
right.
Like, I can, like, kind of hide out, like, in here or, like...
Exactly.
Under here, somewhere if I want to. Okay.
Absolutely, yep.
Alright, so I'm just going to use my movement and just move to...
It's a difficult terrain.
It is
so you're
difficult
fast.
terrain, so you're only going to be able to just get under the edge of the tree here. Yeah.
Okay. Alright. I'm going to go over there then.
All right. And with that, we'll come over here. Another... Starts climbing. Strength saving throw to see if he gets restrained. He does. All right, Zolan.
I bet I feel
Alright.
real stupid now.
And you said if we get on the web, what happens?
If you start climbing the tree is also covered with sticky webs, so you have to kind of do a strength saving throw to make sure you don't get caught in the webs on the tree.
But once you get on this area here, do you still have to continue doing strength saving throws?
Once you climb the tree and you're on these webs, I think you do.
You know what? I'm standing on the ground.
Yeah.
All right. And you've been rolling the greatest today. Let's see. So he said it's been halved, so I can only move 22. Move here. So yeah. And I shall throw a dart. 'Cause I can't reach him. I'm
Yeah.
throwing it at this one right here.
Okay. Oh, there's a hit. For 7 damage, which gets halved down to 3.
9 damage. After 4, right?
Did he crit?
Did you roll it? Did you roll a crit?
No, he didn't crit. Right.
You rolled 18 plus 5. Yeah.
I see.
All right.
Highlighted green.
All right, and this guy comes over and starts doing the climb. Gets caught. So
It's gonna be real degrading to start climbing a tree and get stuck.
Yeah.
And is the fire still spreading?
No, the druid put it out
Okay.
before it had a chance to spread. So the dog moves up and now has flanking on... can you get flanking on this one? Why not?
You can't in Pathfinder, but I think you can here.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, and it doesn't say you can't on there. I don't see why not then.
Oh, so
I mean, flanking technically isn't even a rule that exists in 5e. It's a house
right,
rule.
right. Okay. Regardless of that, am I playing these? Yeah, the range on these swarms attacks are 0 feet. I technically should be moving them into your square to have them attack, not be adjacent.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So, yeah, swarms, yeah, they have to move onto your
Right,
square,
right,
usually.
right. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and give this hound... well, I guess he doesn't have flanking then, because the thing is inside Anton's space. Oh, and he actually hit. And he did 3 points of damage, biting at some of these spiders, Anton.
Ouch.
All right, Rudius.
If I miss, is there a chance I hit Anton? Or no?
I don't think so, because there's nothing in the rules about that. So
Okay, then I will swing my blade without fear. Rudius will, like, he'll brandish his rapier, and he'll say, like, green flame of hate, I don't know, something like that. And it'll alight in this green, blazing emerald fire, and he'll swing it down onto the spiders in Anton's space, casting green flame blade.
okay,
And I guess I need to make a weapon attack next to that.
okay, so that's enough for the weapon attack.
So then I need to roll damage. Okay.
14.
And then could I, with the fire bouncing, could I? It could hit the same. It could hit the swarm, right? Because there's multiple creatures in the swarm, or no?
The swarm is counted as a singular creature.
Okay then. So when he strikes the swarm with his blade, do they take the extra damage as well? I'm not 100% certain.
Green
On
flame
hit, it
blade.
suffers, and you can cause green flame. I do believe that only the second creature takes the fire damage.
Okay.
So it'll take this swarm will take the 11 piercing, and then a green flame will jump out and damage the other swarm for 3
Okay.
points.
All right. Very good.
And that will be his turn.
Anton, restrained.
So I can't attack? What can I do?
Let me
You can
refresh.
attack while you're restrained. I think it's a disadvantage. Yes, this here. Attack roll. Speed is 0. Can't benefit from bonus to speed. Attack rolls have advantage. Creature attacks rolls have a disadvantage. So you can still attack at disadvantage.
Yeah, if
Or
you
you can try
go
to break out.
reckless, that'll negate the disadvantage.
I'll just hit with disadvantage to the swarm.
Okay. No great weapon, master.
No, I just forgot to click it.
Got it. Got it. So 16 for 7, which gets halved to 3. Okay.
It was a 12 because he attacked with disadvantage. Is a 12 hit?
Oh, thank you for that. Good call. 12 just does hit. They have armor class 12. So.
Oh, excellent.
Right. Okay, Anton and Scout. He's going to come up and he's going to use his action to try to break his friend out of the webbing here. And he does so. So he's helped his friend become free.
He gets a card.
I know, right? Let's see. Does he start climbing too? You know what? No, he moves over and he starts to try to help the other guy, but I'll have to wait. Swarm of Spiders gets to go. So again, let's properly move this into Anton's square now. This swarm has less than half its hit points, but it is still attacking with advantage. Does a 13 hit you, Anton? No, it doesn't. So that's a miss. The dog will come up and try to bite those last few spiders that are dancing around your heels. And miss. And Elena, behind the tree.
Right. Use my spiritual weapon again. Trying to get these stupid spiders.
And you're going after the ones on the ground?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to get rid of these things, but I can't hit anything.
Okay, there's a hit for 10.
There you go.
Yay. Okay. I look quickly at Rudius to see if he reacts at all. No.
It's a cool
nothing.
weapon. He's surprised. there's a fucking flying weapon. It's cool.
That's pretty awesome. Okay. Then I will. I'll sacred flame the Etter cap that's damaged there. It looks like one of them's pretty hurt.
Got it.
Don't use fire. Are you using fire? That's
No,
bad.
sacred flame is the one that's radiant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. You can use that.
It's only got the word flame in it. All right. He failed to save, so 6 radiant damage. Okay, so now it's this guy's turn. He's up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He circles around this side. Doesn't have any ranged attacks, so we're just going to see if his web ability recharges. It does. Nice. So we'll have that on his next turn. Shadow. You can see that an Ettercap just climbed across the central mass and is heading down your branch of the webs.
Right. He's going to use his move action to try and start climbing this tree.
All right. Go ahead and make a strength
hopefully
saving throw.
He's probably going to get stuck right away. Let's see. That's okay. Someone will save me. Let's see. Strength is my worst save, so here we go. No,
Yeah, there you go. All right. So you get, we'll call it, you get halfway up the tree.
Worst save, by the
All
way.
right. And then I'm going to use my action to shoot my lightning at the Ettercap. Let's see here.
Turning around while gripping the husk of the tree, you discharge your lightning gun.
I think that
And
hits
you
my
hit.
16.
Yeah.
6 and 5, so 11 lightning damage.
All right. Boom. All right. This swarm of spiders moves into Anton's space proper, who is restrained. This swarm has more than half its hit points. Attacks with advantage. And that's another miss on Anton. Anton able to. These things are crawling up your legs and trying to find all the openings in your clothing to sink their teeth into, but you keep grabbing them and just throwing them to the ground one after another as they as the onslaught keeps pouring up from the ground. This
Jesus.
There's a disgusting amount of skittering happening.
yes. So he tried to web Rudius last time, and that didn't work as well. Let's try to web Zolan this time.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there's a crit. So you are restrained.
That's kind of a waste of a crit. That's just good.
I know, right? No damage, just the webbing. All right. Let's see if the ability recharges. It doesn't. He is out of his web. We'll mark him as such. And you know what? Screw this. He's going to move too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going back here. So at this point, he's crawled over the side of this hulking mass, and those of you on this side of him do not have line of sight to him anymore.
That's alright. I can see him, guys.
Okay, so she, Durali does her climb. Let's see if she gets stuck. She doesn't, and she gets up. I'm going to put her right here to denote that she's actually up on the webbing level now and tentatively making her way across these thick strands of webbing, trying not to get stuck as she goes. Uhtred.
So I have access to hit this guy right here, right?
You do.
Still? Alright, cool. So, going to go after him with my longbow.
A hit for 8, which gets halved to 4. Very
Okay,
good.
Yeah. The humanoid spiders also have piercing resistance?
So,
you know what? Thank you. No, they don't. Thank you.
Okay.
No,
I was
that
like,
was.
dang, I thought it was...
No,
Okay.
all right. So that's a full 8 damage. No, you're right.
I also have a rope. Is there any way I can maybe throw the rope up onto a branch and help that to help me climb up so I'm not just all fours trying to straddle those trees and climb up? So I still have my hands not sticky?
Yeah, you can totally. I would say you could use your bonus action to throw a rope up to Durali, who can secure it to a branch up there. So now there's a rope you can climb, but that will be an athletics check to climb it.
Okay, so so it's already up there, but to climb it, I'm going to throw it, or do I throw my athletics check now?
That's to climb it is an athletics check. That'll be next turn, right?
Awesome.
All right, this elf climbs. Does he get stuck? He doesn't, so he makes it up there too. I guess Durali still had an action too. You know what? I guess Durali's going to dash. And so she dashes, and she makes it this far out. We'll put her right here over the web. This guy is also going to dash, but he failed and he got stuck. So he is restrained again. Zolan.
I have to do a strength saving throw or something?
A strength check.
Okay.
If you want to break out.
So as I'm restrained, I have no uses of my arms, right?
You can attack, but you have disadvantage. But you also cannot move.
Yeah, and I seen it said an AC 10 with 5 hit points.
Yeah, you can attack the webbing, or you can try and make a strength check to get out of it.
Yeah, strength is not my strongest, you know.
It's immune to bludgeoning damage as well, so if you don't have a weapon.
Weapon.
You use a sword, don't you? You use a short sword, yeah.
Okay. I know many monks do not.
Yeah, we're gonna do a short. We're gonna cut it with these rolls at disadvantage, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Getting 10 at disadvantage isn't too bad though. Nice.
Yeah, you cut
that damage.
That is so unfortunate.
I'm sorry, did I laugh?
Oh yeah, what did you have? You have 5 hit points. Oh goodness, yeah, it's almost destroyed.
That's
There's
just
one strand of web holding you back.
that's just rotten.
That's all I could do.
All right. So Mr. Restrained is going to try to break out of the restraint. He does that, and then he's going to try to climb, and he makes it up. So he's over here with his friend. That was an action and movement, so he can't dash. And then the dog down here, attacking the spiders that are attacking Anton. There's a miss. Rudius.
Rudius will he'll yet again cast Green Flame Bait. He'll say, wretched creatures be purged. And I guess that Green Flame Blade doesn't matter that much, but looks like I missed.
It does, yes.
And that'll be my turn.
All right, Anton. You got spiders on you.
All right, I'm gonna try to finish them off.
Disadvantage. So there's the 12, which is still a hit for 8 points of damage. I just got to move you for a second to get at them. That gets halved to 4.
It's with disadvantage, so didn't he just miss?
I think they were armor class 12. The minus
Yeah,
5
Disadvantage.
didn't.
You rolled
didn't.
11 on
Oh,
disadvantage.
god damn it! I'm looking at the. You know what? You're right.
You were thinking advantage, not disadvantage.
I'll tell you honestly what it was is I looked at the one on the right automatically. I didn't even look at the one on the left. It's because I'm a moron. All right, so that's 4 points I should put back. Okay. All right, so sorry, Anton, for that miss and miscalculation, but we go to the scout here. Now he's going to try to climb, and he gets stuck again. This guy can't get out of his own way. The swarm of spiders is no more. This dog is going to attack at the spiders around Anton. That's a miss. Lena.
Can you move my spiritual weapon over to the Eder cap?
Can you not move it?
Mm.
Oh, you can't. Hold
can't.
on. Let me give you control of it.
Ooh, okay.
There you
Does
go.
it appear in the shape of a scythe? Is that what it actually looks like?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Oops. I'm on the wrong thing. Okay, there. I'll move it over. Okay.
Hey, how you doing? Oh,
Hey,
boy.
yo.
Make that attack. 15 hit for 12. Nice.
Yay. I can roll
Fallen
them.
out of the webs and clumped to the ground.
Now I'll shoot off a sacred flame at the other Eder.
Now you don't have line of sight to him.
Oh,
Now what's the
I'm just kind of assuming that I am just kind of popping out and popping back type of thing. Is that okay? Or,
well, it's less about your positioning and more about his, where this is a big dome thing here in the center, and he's crawled around to the far side of it.
Oh, okay. So I can't see him.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, you could sacred flame the spiders on Anton.
Yeah, I'll do that instead. So that's 14 dexterity.
Okay. And so those spiders, I need to switch back over here. Spiders do a dex save that they failed. So 6 sacred flame damage. Alright, and if that's it for Elena, we go to Shadow.
Alright, he's gonna use his movement to try and climb up the rest of the way.
Okay.
See if he gets stuck.
Puts you at the
Or
top.
his luck continues. And
He gets stuck.
And
okay.
no.
So did I get stuck in place, or how did I make it to the top and get stuck?
So you're
Or where am
at
I
the
stuck?
top at the web level. And then
Okay,
you're
I'm
stuck on the webbing right there as you're kind of walking out.
Okay, that's fine. I can see this guy right here, right?
Yes, you can. Right.
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna shoot at him then.
Your rolls now have disadvantage.
Oh, alright. Let me try that again. Alright, so I have 11.
So with the webbing restricting your arms, it's hard to and kind of the bouncy nature of the webbing that you're on, it's just hard to take good aim, and your shot sails wide.
Alright, well, I'm up, but I'm stuck.
Swarm of spiders with less than half its hit points. Attacks Anton with advantage. I don't think that hits, does it, Anton? I don't think so. I think Anton's got a 16.
Yeah, no.
Alright. This Ettercap here, he crawls around to the front of this thing and disappears into the opening.
That's not acceptable.
Don't worry, I'll get to him in 20 failed saves.
All right, Durali, who's across here now, is going to move. Where's that? Durali. Okay, Durali gets stuck, so she can't move. But let's see what kind of act. There's no real targets for her to make. So I guess that's it for her. Uhtred.
So I can't. So as far as attacking the swarm,
Yes.
if I use my chromatic orb and do something like cold or acid, it doesn't hurt Anton, right?
I think it might.
It says that you pick you
pick your target?
creature that you it says energy at a creature that you can see that is within range.
Okay, then yeah, then it doesn't do in the area, so you're good.
Okay. All right. So I will do that. How do I roll it in here? 3d8. Okay.
Your chromatic orb has an attack roll, doesn't it?
I think it does.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to roll the attack roll first.
Yeah.
You don't just roll the damage.
Okay. So
With your spell casting.
so d20 first.
Yeah.
All right.
You should just be able to click on the spell to.
I'm not too familiar with.
Okay, I think that's safe to say that's a hit for 8 damage.
Cool.
All right. Boom. Okay. That's not a concentration spell or anything, is it?
It's a.
No, I think it's a one-time attack.
Yeah, it's a one-time. Right. Okay. All right. Restrained Elf tries to break free. Does so. Tries to move. Gets stuck again. Zolan. You got
Right.
webs with 1 hit point.
Damn them webs. I can still attack these spiders on Anton, right?
You can at disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. All right, I'm gonna hit it with a short sword at disadvantage. And
No dice.
okay. Let me burn a key point and hit it with 2 unarmored monk strikes.
Okay.
Disadvantage. Disadvantage.
Okay, so I miss. Woof.
You're just having trouble with
That was
webs.
brutal. Yeah,
Jesus. Ooh.
Real hard to be a badass monk when you're covered in webs, huh?
right. All right, this one tries to move. Successfully does so at half speed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Makes it out this far. Wants to dash. Gets stuck.
Sag. Very sag.
All right, Takushi here attacking the spiders. Hit for 2. Halved to 1.
Yeah, I don't think swarms can be prone. Pretty
Rudius.
Sure, so okay.
Okay, so Rudius is under the belief there's some kind of hostage inside here.
Yes, yes.
So he will be moving 1, 2, 3, 4. And he'll inhale deeply, and he'll blur and disappear, casting Misty Step to enter the thing.
All right, very good. I'm going to go ahead and reveal the Ettercap's token again, but Rudius is the only one who could see it.
And he will also be inside.
Right.
So I don't believe I have any movement left, but I do have an action, and I will be casting Lightning Lure.
Okay.
So if it fails to save, it'll come next to me and take 1 lightning damage.
Failed its save. Takes 1 lightning. And is now adjacent. Alright. Very good, Rudius. Anton.
So could I hypothetically throw a javelin at that monster up there? Is it in range?
You would be at disadvantage because you're still restrained, and I don't think you have line of sight from your angle.
It's
Oh, yeah, I
also
forgot
30
about
feet
that.
in the air and 15 laterally. So it's like double disadvantage, right? That's so unfortunate.
Am I still restrained after that strength throw?
You didn't have advantage, so yes, unfortunately you are.
All
It's
right.
even. Okay.
Damn it. So, alright,
It's
so
not DC 11.
that was an attempt, an action used to break the webs, did not pass, so you, I think you're probably out unless you want to move.
Oh, I didn't know I could move.
Oh, wait, yeah, no, you're restrained, right, you can't move. Alright, so...
I thought it was a DC 11 strength check to break the...
Is it 11? I thought it was 13. Okay, thank you for looking it up.
It says DC 11. Yeah, I had to scroll back a bit. But yeah,
Thank you, thank you. Okay, yeah, so you did make it out.
So now you.
Thank you for looking that up. I thought I misremembered it as 13.
Yeah, I thought it was 11, so I had to go way back. And I saw it.
So what do you guys think? Can I throw a javelin at it or no?
No, not from that angle, because all you can really see is Rudius's back.
Yeah. And your strength check was your action to break free anyways.
Right.
Oh, yeah. All right, so that's it for me.
All right. Restrained elf does not break free, is stuck. Kushi attacks the spiders. And I believe finishes them off.
Good doggy.
Nice.
Dog show.
All right. Now, without dragging it out too much, nobody really has a line of sight onto this Ettercap except for Rudius. And everybody, I mean, the closest ones are these elves who are up on the wire, maybe Shadow, but they're still even a round or two from being away before being there to use an action. I have a feeling that Rudius is going to end this on this next turn, so we're going to come straight to this guy if nobody, unless anyone has some really good ideas that I just can't foresee. Elena, Shadow, anything you think you can do?
I have no way to get there.
Right,
yeah.
Right. All right, so this Ettercap, with the last thing he's ever going to do, he's going to...
Careful, I might miss.
Right, he's going to try to hit you because now you're actually within range. So he swipes at you with his claws, Rudius. Okay. That attack misses, right? So it has no effect on your mirror images.
Yeah, it wouldn't have.
You still have to roll though, but it has to hit the mirror image too.
Even if it hits, even if he was aiming at a mirror image, it won't hit the mirror image's armor class. But I'll roll. Yeah, he wasn't even aiming at me.
Okay.
But he missed anyhow.
Okay, so he, what the hell? He reaches in for a bite.
Alright.
And that does even worse.
Yeah, that misses anything too.
Alright.
Oops. Rudius
will simply swing his rapier and attempt to wipe this creature from this world.
Alright. There's a hit.
5 damage.
Which is halved to 2.
It's not a swarm.
Yeah, oh, thank you. God, it's like I get something in my head and I can't get it out. All right, right. So he takes all 5, and we'll cycle back around to, because this is really a fight between 2 of you at this point.
You fast him. Oh.
You're back to me again. I skipped 2 turns.
Okay, so 18. That's a hit, but does he hit a mirror image?
Yeah, let's see. Must be an 8 or higher. or a 6 or higher. So he will actually hit me, but reaction, I will be using shield to block it.
Okay. And then he's going to lean in for a bite.
And then another mirror image. I have to roll an 8 or higher. He will not be attacking me.
So that
Attack.
disappears a mirror image, right?
Yes, but I will now only have 2 mirror images.
Only
Or
one.
Me and, yeah, right.
Right,
Me and
right,
other.
right,
Yep.
right.
That's what I meant.
Okay, and so we come back to Rudius.
And we'll do a rapier attack.
All right.
And hopefully that'll finish him. 10
And it does. Congratulations. So that you're all able to gather yourselves after this fight here. Let me
Rudy says, "You foul beast. Your life ended when I caught wind of you."
all right, let's calculate some XP here, because this is a decent amount. All right, so there was 3 ettercaps and 2 swarms, but it's divided amongst a lot of you, because there was extra people helping you in this fight. So the ettercaps are a total of 1,300. The swarms were a total of 200, so 1,500. But we're going to divide that by 10, so 150 each.
Nice. It's probably at this point that Rudius lets out a sigh, and the mirror image dissipates.
All right, and
Shadow crawls
pushing
along the web.
pushing through the webbing, you finally are able to break through into the interior of the nest. As your eyes, this is all of you now. We're gonna assume that everybody is at this point gotten up there. As your eyes adjust to the gloom, you see a horrible sight. Nearly a dozen bodies are piled within, most partially eaten and in various stages of decomposition. Most are wrapped entirely in webbing, but 2 of them are only partially so. As luck would have it, they also appear to be untouched. One of them, a female elf, writhes and sobs, and upon seeing you, cries out for help. Her eyes dart between you and the tall elf lying beside her. "Father," she whispers between choking sobs. He... The chest of the tall elf rises and falls, but does so irregularly, as if he were struggling to breathe.
So, okay. So the father's still alive, right? He's just hurting. He's ill or something.
That appears to be the case.
Are they wrapped up in spider webs, or are they just free?
Those 2 are free.
Okay, well, let's go over to the one that's hurting, I guess. Do a heal check on him, see how he's doing, or a medicine check, I guess.
On the father?
Yeah.
Who wants to do the medicine check?
Who has good medicine?
I only have
Not
plus
me.
0, so.
Negative.
But Rudius will do whatever he can to help.
I guess it's you, Zolan. Take a look at him.
Oh man, here we go.
Too bad we don't have our paladin.
Yeah, I mean, it's really just determine how bad he is. I mean, if we can't figure it out, we can just feed him a potion if we have to.
Okay, go ahead and make a nature check, Zolan.
Nature. Yeah, that's even worse.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
Okay, so as you touch the corpse, thousands of newly hatched spiders the size of a coin burst forth from the chest and wash over you, Zolan. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Yucky.
I thought he was still alive. Apparently not. Now he's a corpse all of a sudden.
He was moving because they were all inside of him moving.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Zolan, take 15 poison damage.
Holy moly.
Fuck.
And why don't the rest of you, who all saw this horrific scene, make a horror saving throw? Charisma, DC 11.
Yeah, have me roll one of them D100s.
Right?
Oh crap! Oh, I made it. I'm good. You just can't cast any spells. That's fine.
Right.
For
Rolled a
however many
1.
minutes. A
For only
one.
for
Nice.
1 minute.
And a
Right?
You
D100.
your mind become paralyzed. That sounds like something you would do.
Yeah.
Only for 1 minute.
You have to pick like 5 cards for that. For rolling a 1 on a D100.
I know, right? All right. So yes, very astute observation. The rising and falling of the chest at irregular intervals was because of the massive amounts of spiders moving inside of the corpse.
Ew, Zelen, that's gross.
All right. Around the bodies, around the remaining bodies, you find 75 gold in Faerunian coins, a potion of cold resistance, and a leather satchel.
75 gold pieces, potion of cold resistance. And a leather satchel.
Mm-hmm.
All right, can we see what's inside the satchel?
The satchel bears the words Boritsi Trading Company.
Boritsi Trading Company.
Embossed in gold leaf beneath a brass clasp. The satchel contains a jade amulet worth 150 gold, a potion of healing, a bottle of antitoxin, and 2 scrolls.
Bottle of antitoxin. And okay, so can someone identify these scrolls?
I can look at them with Arcana. I don't know identify though, if that's possible.
One of these spell scrolls is a scroll of Detect Thoughts. The
Okay.
other radiates no magic.
And just a.
Is it in some language?
Yes,
Is there writing on it?
I have a handout for you. Let me just get to the appropriate place to grab it. Player handouts, Misty Fortunes, parchment in the satchel.
Birdie with a red cap.
Knives is long and keen. If he sees you, sing and clap and make that birdie scream.
Defense. It sounds like a football chant.
Defense.
So Durali is expressing confusion about the number of victims. She didn't think the Ettercaps had been in the Quivering Forest long enough to acquire that many victims. And the elves are not. No, the elves are not familiar with the name on the satchel.
Are all the bodies elven bodies, or is it a mixture of races?
I mean, this
So,
could be a
yes,
hub where
there
they-
are-
we're
there
kinda on the
are-
border somewhere, aren't we? So
Right.
they could be going to different towns, and this is their main center.
You know, there's not a lot of population out here. Where'd they get? Wasn't there like tons of bodies in here? You said there was dozens, right? Or how many?
Right.
There's a lot of bodies in here.
Right.
I mean, they couldn't have gotten all from here. They had to have been from before they teleported here, or whatever happened.
True story. People like us.
So that Vistani who is missing is definitely amongst the victims.
Okay, I guess we know what happened to Denali.
Right. Yeah, I don't like that so many of these names, in a space of 2 adventures, there's been a Donani, a Donali, and a Durali. It's very, very, very poorly. Very poorly conceived. They got a
of names. It's like
Donani, Durali. Yeah.
people we've met.
Yes. Donani was the kid getting married. Donali was the one who went missing. Durali is the elf druid.
Yes. So I assume that these elves are your people?
Yes. Yeah, they are the ones that of the elves taken by the Ettercaps, the young girl is the only one that still lives. While her physical injuries are no worse than bruises and exposure, the mental and emotional damage she suffered is extensive. She is barely cognizant of her surroundings and doesn't speak.
What are you going to do with this girl? She seems traumatized.
Durali thanks you for your assistance and says, that they have healers back at Green Hall that should be able to help her. But with that, she takes out a map of the forest and supplies you detailed directions to Jenny Greenteeth's cottage, which sits deeper within the Quivering Forest.
Thank you. We may make use of this. Not today, but one day.
Durali furthermore informs you to be wary of blights and other animated plants.
Animated plants. Yeah, I believe we've seen some of these blights.
So, with a short rest under their belt, these elves are now going to depart and head on their way.
Is there any other treasure to be had in this place with all these bodies?
No, I think you've gotten everything there is to get here.
All right. Well, I think shall we start heading back to Erasnu then?
Whenever it is,
I guess
whenever it is that everybody leaves that nest of that spider's nest, Rudius will chop away at that which holds it suspended in the air, and when it ends up falling, inevitably he'll burn it with his green flame blade.
Very good.
Erasing it from
erasing the memory of its wickedness.
I don't assume that Durali had any idea what this birdie with a red cap means.
No. Again, didn't know what that's all about.
So this was in the satchel, Borobia Trading Company. I mean, it sounds like a Vistani thing. I could be wrong.
Right.
We don't know. There's no Vistani in Erasnu, are there?
Not in Erasnu proper. In the camps, the two camps nearby.
We'd have to go back south if we want to go back to the camps. What do you guys think? Should we pursue this, whatever this paper is about, or should we just continue back with our original plans?
What was our destination? We were going back to the.
We were eventually gonna stop at Erasnu, but we were gonna head to Valaki, I believe, was our.
Is there a reason for that?
But things keep popping up here.
And now you've got this Jenny Greenteeth who you're prophesized to have dealings with.
Yeah, we know she's a powerful witch that will probably kick our butts.
Well, everything that you've been told, prophecy-wise, is not that you are to go fight Jenny, is that you are to go work with her.
Though she is taking part of necromancy, so.
Is she?
Well, like I said, she worked with Globia. We know.
No! You're confusing your witches.
Oh, there's another witch.
Right,
how many witches are there?
Right. So
Jenny
Greenteeth is not the one who was working with Globia Falinescu. No, that person remains as yet unidentified.
Okay, so there's multiple witches in the woods.
Right. Right. Well, you also have to bear in mind that what the common people hurl around with the word witch could mean nothing more than an old woman.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Think Jenny is a hag. That's what they told us.
Right. The elves said she's a hag.
Okay, so this is not the same witch. Okay, so we can go seek out. I guess we're prophesized to seek out this Jenny. Should we follow this prophecy and see where it leads us?
What is the what's the nature of this prophecy?
I don't even remember. Why are we seeking?
So
What relationship do we have with
these
Jenny?
lands and people that have appeared, Jenny apparently holds the keys, or at least has some clues about how this might be undone.
About how to return?
About how these lands and people might be returned back home out of Borobia. Maybe she even has answers that will help you personally get out of
that's our goal,
Borobia.
to get out of Borobia, so that sounds like a good.
Yeah.
If she knows how to get out of here, we should go visit her.
Yep.
Any objections?
Doesn't sound like it.
We have a map, so we have a detailed map now, so we know how to find her.
Right.
Okay, Zolan, lead on through the woods. Don't get us lost again.
And I'm actually a wanderer, so I'm supposed to have excellent memory for maps and geography.
Excellent. Okay. All right. Very good. So we'll start moving you further to the east here. And the path ahead winds through thick, tall bushes, and you hear shuffling and sniffing just out of sight. Something large moves off, perhaps in search of easier prey. The trees are smaller here, and as you look ahead, you can see that the trail leads into a grove. A grove choked with a dense thicket. The path winds into the thicket and then disappears. The forest canopy in mist again has everything very dimly lit, and the thicket stretches along the path for 40 feet leading into the grove. This is all difficult terrain, and it is littered with dead leaves.
Oh, okay, this is different. Are the trees leafless, or where did these dead leaves come from?
Did we have a short rest back at the thing or no?
Yes, I think a short rest was had.
Oh, okay, yeah, I didn't use anything, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Arcane Recovery.
Okay, so these dead leaves, is it like forming a path, or?
Let me go ahead and move you to another map here. The sound of pine needles falling on damp leaves fills the air, and a number of shapes emerge from the cover of the thicket. Roughly humanoid, the creatures bristle with needles. They look at you through small black eyes and move in your direction. Almost simultaneously, the trees themselves twist and writhe, tearing their roots from the ground in a shower of dirt, stone, and twig.
Someone warned us about these creatures, I think. Well, I think we have to go that way, but it looks dangerous. Oh, yeah.
Man up.
All right, Anton. You go first. Oh, we're already rolling initiative. Okay. You don't have a choice.
So this is, again, I have to look at this. This is a very strong party. So because of that, it wants me to replace a needle blight with an awakened tree. Because you guys are so strong.
I'm just getting cards all day.
It's miscalculating our strength.
Right?
Are we that strong?
I know.
Yeah, really? Are we really
We are.
strong? I mean, without those elves, I don't know. Those elves are strong.
Saved our butts there.
Let's see, what did I get for my other good luck card?
This is when you want to roll high.
Yeah, I always waste my crits on like stupid shit like initiative.
All right, so has everybody rolled?
When I go.
I forgot to click on my token.
Oh, okay.
Some pretty good initiative.
Okay. Oh, great. I get to go first.
I'm not on the ladder either.
Oh, okay.
Or
And Anton. Anton is 2114.
Oh, look at all the 21s. We had 3 21s.
Right. All right, Shadow. You can see this dangerous. This is blocking your path. The trail leads this way, and there's a bunch of animated vegetation who isn't happy about your traveling in their forest.
Do these tree things, do they look like they're rooted in place, or do they look like they have legs?
No, they have tore their roots free from the ground. They
Okay, so
are
they're
mobile.
moving.
Maybe not fast, but mobile.
Okay, let's do 60 foot. Let's see, how far away are they? 65. Okay, I'm gonna move.
Here, let's put your starting point all a little closer. We'll put you right here.
Okay, that was back. Okay, so now I'm closer to 60 feet. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Alright, I want that tree to make a DC 13 dex save.
The one on the right.
Yeah,
Dexterity, not their strong suit.
still made it. Okay, so I catapult a rock at it and it just bounces off harmlessly.
Manages to not get hit. All right. Anything else for Shadow?
Let's see, I am going to move again. Let's see. So what is this? Does this line represent some kind of barrier, or what does this line represent?
I guess, yeah, I would just say that's the boundary of the difficult terrain, maybe.
Okay.
This is difficult terrain as well.
5, 10, 20,
Did it say?
25, 30.
Yeah, yeah. The terrain along this section is difficult, littered with dead leaves.
So this section inside here,
Yeah,
or outside of it?
I'd say inside.
Inside? Okay.
Yeah.
So this back here is not difficult. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'm gonna hide behind this tree here. That's my turn.
Okay. Elena, let's play that red card.
Which one?
Which
The next enemy you fight,
They're gonna attack me.
they're going to try to. For some reason, they really don't like you, and they're going to try to focus as much of their stuff on you as they can.
That's so nice.
Are
I
these,
know, right?
Weird.
It's so
are these
terrible.
recognizable as awakened trees, or would we not know that that's the case?
I'm sorry. Say again.
Are these recognizable as awakened trees, or would we not know that that's the case?
No, at this point they're moving and even adopting aggressive body posture, so they're clearly not meant to be friendly.
Right. Well, if they're awakened, that means that somebody has awakened them, right?
I guess so. Yeah, I guess that's the implication, right?
Yeah. So it might have been the witch.
The hag, yeah. What do you got, Zolan?
Okay, so I am going to. This is difficult terrain, so I can't go there for. Well, can we go in like this at any point? Is there something blocking us from doing that?
Nope.
Okay. So I'm gonna take the long way around. Yeah, go there.
do believe you'll still be walking through 5 feet of difficult terrain, though.
Yeah, unless you go like straight sideways. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. You can get up to here, it looks like. Or you can go like 2 steps, and then you can go diagonal if you.
Something more like this, right? I don't think you have to move out as far as you have it. I think you just move these 2 steps out of the way, and then start moving diagonal.
Oh, that's fine. Alright. That is. You know what? They hostile already, so I'm gonna throw a dart at this one.
I love the idea of throwing a dart at a giant tree.
And that's the one closest to you, Zolan?
There. This one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Dart.
throw a dart. You know what? No, never mind. I'll just I'll hold off.
All right.
That'll hit my turn.
All right, Uhtred.
Alright, I'm gonna do my chromatic orb on this guy over here.
Okay. That's what, a dexterity saving throw?
It's an attack.
No, chromatic
Oh,
armor
it's an
attack
attack roll. Got it. Armor class 13. That hits for 8. What kind of damage?
Fire.
Ah, very smart. He's vulnerable to fire damage, so he takes double damage. 16. Trees don't like fire.
I know.
Right? All right, Uhtred. Very good with the chromatic orb. Have any movement?
I am going to. I'm gonna hold back. Actually, can I hide or disengage so I get advantage at some point?
Disengage is an action, hides an action, so I think you're all out of actions.
You don't
Yeah.
have a 1 rogue, so you don't have cunning action yet until level 2.
Right.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
All right, Anton.
I'm gonna frenzy rage, bonus action, and then can I get to this tree over here?
Well, let's count out that movement. There's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This right here is about 35 feet of movement right here.
I see.
Okay. So I'll get there and I'll throw a javelin at the tree.
Okay. Okay, a hit for 7 piercing damage. He has resistance to piercing, so he takes 3.
I think it's just. I think it's 5. I don't think you get your rage on.
Oh,
ranged
you're right.
attacks.
You're right. Absolutely right. Yeah, the rage only applies on melee. Okay,
So
Elena.
they have resistance to piercing. Elena, do that thing you do when you get mad and fire comes out of your fingers.
Yeah. Would I have been able to tell that it like really didn't like the fire?
Oh yeah.
It like, shrieked or something?
Yep.
Okay. That's my first question. And then the second question is, so like with a ray, so with scorching ray, is it one of those things where I have to like declare my targets first, or can I like see if I knock something down and then say, okay, then I aim the third ray somewhere else?
That's an interesting question.
Because I know there's some you have to say like up front.
Generally, how I rule things like that. I mean, if you get multi attacks on something and your first attack drops it, I will always give people the ability to redirect that second attack.
Okay.
So if it's ranged, then yeah, I mean you can target all 3 against 1, and if the first 2 drop it, you can redirect the third one.
Okay. All right. Then I will do that. Yeah, you see Elena like take a deep breath and then like clench her hands into fists and like screw up her face like she's concentrating really hard. And she's gonna cast Scorching Ray. So 3 rays.
Hit for 22. A hit for 6. And a critical fail.
And another one. Alright. Wow. That's nice. Okay, so both of those, I guess, went at that tree, and he didn't go down.
Yeah, he did not go down, right?
Okay, all right, because that didn't come into play anyway. But yeah, okay, that's good to know, though. All right, and now she is going to run away.
Oh yeah, they're all after you.
I mean, I assume I don't know that, but she would run away anyway because she's squishy.
That's right, Shadow will protect you.
Anton, would you make an investigation check?
Sure.
Anton known for his intelligence rolls.
So, you notice the remains of past victims of the plants here entwined in the thick shrubs and in the holes that are revealed when the trees pulled their roots from the ground.
Ew.
Rudius.
Can I do one more thing?
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah, please, yeah.
Can I actually use a sorcery point and cast Firebolt while I'm at it before I run away?
That's another action, though, isn't it? Aren't you?
So
point will make it quick and spell.
Oh, it's a bonus action?
That's the meta magic that I want to use. What's it called?
Quicken spell.
Quicken, right.
Quicken spell. I want to use a sorcery point and quicken a firebolt before I run away.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yes, you can.
Cause fire.
Fire hit for 18. Guess what?
Woohoo! Okay.
All right, Rudius.
Then I run away.
Oh, I love when she gets mad.
Rudius is well aware. These despicable woods have no retribution among them. There's no honor here, only evil presence. Burn to ash. And he claps his hands. He grabs the like sack that hangs around his neck, his arcane focus, and he rips it from around his neck, and he holds it out and he shouts, "Burn to ash!" And he casts Flaming Sphere.
All right.
So the sphere will appear. Say it appears here, and I'll be using my bonus action to direct it. Anything that can be ignited that it goes past will ignite. It's only 5 feet around, I believe.
Oh, it's not the sun.
Okay.
It's only 5 feet. It's only 5 feet.
Got it. I thought it was bigger.
Yeah, and so, and then with a bonus action, I'll ram it into the tree that Zolan was attacking. And it'll ignite anything ignitable on its way.
Okay, so you should be able to position that where you want now.
Okay. Yeah, it'll start here, and then it'll just, smash itself into this tree and deal. It'll make a dex saving throw. The tree will.
Poorly.
And then it'll take only 4 damage this time. But then anything that ends its turn within its range will be making the saving throw again and taking the damage.
Ends its turn. Got it. All right. Now this Needle Blight gets to go, and he's got a ranged weapon. How far away are you all? You're beyond 30.
Sorry, I didn't mean to move. If that's all right.
What's that?
I meant to move.
Oh, please do. Yep.
We'll go. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel like I want to get close, but not that close. Anton's over there. I'll go here, I think.
All right. So the needle blight flung some of its little wooden spikes through the air at you, but they all sailed wide of the target. And we come to this awakened tree. Now this tree is going to go 1, 2, 3, and he is going to try to attack you, Rudius. Oh, and he
Ouch.
critted.
That's bad. No, especially on a wizard, that's bad.
Right.
Do you even have 23 points?
So big hit on Rudius, 23 hit points. This
Yeah, I
guy
mean, that's my max, so I assume yours can't be much better.
moves out, and he's going to attack Zolan, and he's going to hit for 15.
Oh, okay, we're in trouble, guys.
And then we come back to this Needle Blight. This Needle Blight is going to attack Anton. Misses.
Is this just because I'm kind of like undercover?
Say
I
again?
thought they were going to. I thought they were supposed to attack me, but is it I'm kind of hiding? So
Well, if given a choice between you and other targets, they would definitely choose you. For example, if it was like
Okay.
6 of one, half dozen or the other, a case where I might, say, okay, I'll roll randomly determine. In this case, I would go, no, I'm not randomly determining, it's you. But
gonna
you're
be
staying
me.
back, so.
Okay.
So this guy can't see anybody. He's going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you're just out of their range. They could attack you at disadvantage, but they could attack Anton or Rudius at regular. So, you know what? Screw it. He's attacking you at disadvantage. I gotta play it right? Here it comes at Elena. So he shot his needles great distance at you and missed. Shadow.
Okay, let's see. Oh, goodness. Alright, I'm gonna move here. And I'm gonna target this guy, and I'm gonna try again with the catapult. So it's a DC something 13 dex save.
Failed.
Oh, good. Alright, I'm gonna turn in my card.
Max damage.
Yes.
All
So
right.
it's gonna take 24 damage. The 3d8.
24. Minus 24. There it is.
And that's my second spell slot. And I think I'm gonna move up a little bit. Yeah, I need to get up there and help. So let's see where it was at. I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay.
All right. That does it for Shadow.
Yep.
Zolan. Squaring off with a big tree.
What's my line of sight from here? Can I see? Can I see over here?
Yes.
Okay. So I think that's my move. I'm gonna Misty Step. Oh, or is that? No, I ain't gonna make it.
You can move first.
Okay. But I got this disengaged though.
If you move around it, it shouldn't get an attack on you. Like, oops, like this. Because you have to leave its.
You have
its
to
range.
leave its range, right?
So going to move here. Right there.
Right.
And actually put me in range to right there. So yeah, Misty step there. That'll be my turn.
This step's isn't that a bonus action?
Oh
Right.
no, I can actually attack. Okay, so I'm gonna hit it
Yeah.
with a short sword.
And is this the one that you were leaving or the one you're arriving at?
The one I'm arriving at.
Okay. Short sword attack. Let's see that attack. 18 hits for 5 piercing damage. Resistance to piercing means 2 damage. All right, Zolan, I think that's it for you. And we go to Uhtred.
So, am I able to rush up to this guy? Like, right here is 30 feet. Is it difficult terrain? Like, how does that work?
Let's measure it out here.
These
So,
are difficult in here. These
there
are
we go.
difficult.
5, 10, 15. We'll call that 20. And there's 25, 30 could get you right there.
All right, so yeah, I mean, I just want to get to either one of these guys. So I want to hit one with my green flame blade, and then I want to select the other one to cast it onto.
Okay.
So where's my green flame blade? All right, I'm clicking myself. So where do I? Can I go right here?
Yep. Actually, you can go one north, I think.
Right here.
Yeah.
All right, and then so
You make
what do I do?
Make an attack with your weapon like you're swinging with it.
Right.
Oh, so my regular weapon. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll just do.
Oh, not a hit, unfortunately.
Damn it. I guess I'm stuck.
All right. And we go to Anton.
Anton's gonna move up and basically
Smash.
smash. That's right.
And
But
basically,
he's gonna reckless attack the big tree to the right.
Okay. Reckless attack.
oh,
Crit. Oh, that's gonna be so much damage. Oh, actually, it wasn't that, but still, 26 is not bad.
Is it dead?
is it dead?
Right. Okay, so 26 damage, but it all right. Slashing, it takes all of that, so 26 damage does not kill it.
Well, bonus action, hit it again.
I'm gonna hit it again.
Bonus action to hit it again.
Yeah, because I frenzy raged.
Ah,
When he's frenzied, but
nice.
he'll be fatigued after this attack combat.
And the great weapon is in effect, so you missed.
Oh. All right, that's it.
All right, Elena.
All right. Okay. Give me 1 second level. Okay, hopefully we won't have to fight a hag. So I'll pop out my dog. Sorry, my dog is squeaking her toy. I don't know if you can hear it, but it probably sounds really weird. I will do the same thing that I did before.
Okay.
And cast Scorching Ray.
Okay, do me a favor and play that red card that gives you a minus 1d6 on, or excuse me, 1d4 on an attack roll.
oh. oh man.
And let's. I'll let you roll the d4. Okay, so you still hit. Look at that. 7 points of fire damage, which doubles to 14. And guess what? That barbecues that tree.
Okay, so 2 more rays.
But are you in range? Is there a nice long range on Scorching Ray?
I didn't actually move.
120 feet.
120 feet. Okay, yeah, so plenty of range. Yep.
So, okay, so
Shadow, what's your red card? I can't read it.
Let me see.
1 minus 1d6 of a saving throw.
Saving
Yeah.
throw. Okay.
Yeah, not one of the really bad ones.
So 2 hits on Scorching Ray for 22 and 14. So 36 altogether. Woof.
and if that doesn't do it, then I will do the same thing and I will quicken.
Now, hold on 1 second because I want to resolve one thing because you did enough damage in a single hit to trigger the massive damage rule.
Oh, what's that? What?
Right. It's something
That's a
new.
new thing, yeah.
Good question.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So this this tree, you did 36. You know what? But that was 2 attacks. I shouldn't
Has to be
count
one
that.
hit,
Right.
right?
It has to
Yeah.
be a single hit. So let me go back and look and see. The biggest hit you did was 22. So no, massive damage doesn't apply. Okay. So yeah, go ahead and follow up with that bonus action.
Wow. Okay. So yeah. Quicken spell, bonus action, firebolt.
So should I have done that?
It's if you do damage from a single source in excess of half the creature's hit points, the massive damage is in effect, right?
My hit point maximum is 26, and I took 23 damage.
Right. I should have done it there. It's a newer rule. I'm still remembering to play it.
I see.
Yep. All right, so 13 actually hits for Firebolt, so that's 6 more damage. All right, Elena.
Goes back behind the tree.
All right, Rudius.
Bonus action, the Flaming Sphere will slam into this other tree. So it's a Dexterity saving throw, and we'll see if it hits for that much damage. Yeah, so 16 fire damage.
Is it a concentration spell or no?
Probably.
So it is.
Yeah.
Then you have to make a con. You took a huge damage, so you have to make a concentration check to see if you still have it.
It's all right. That was on me to remember that and mark that. So that was my bad. We won't go back and rewrite history. We'll just play it from this point forward. Okay. So we'll say that is that. So you still got your flaming spear. Anything else that Rudius wanted to do?
Yeah, Rudius will move. These tickets aren't gonna damage me, right?
No, they're just difficult terrain.
Okay. I'd assume, these creatures are not considered within 5 feet of each other. That's too bad. Okay. Yeah. I wonder. So give me one moment.
Sure.
Think about this. Okay, so if I were to move, I can only make it there, huh? Okay. I'll just go in there and swing my rapier, I suppose. And green flame blade doesn't really matter here. 25 for 8 damage.
Yeah. All right. And I don't believe they don't have any kind of resistance or anything like that. So 8 damage. Okay, Rudius. The needle blade up here is going to attack Zolan with the needles. 10 misses. This guy here on Anton hits for 3. So I think that's 1 damage to Anton. And this one here, for whatever reason, has taken a particular dislike to Elena. So isn't going to move again because it doesn't want to provoke from Rudius. But how close are you? Yeah, no disadvantage on the attack. Here it comes. Oh, and I missed anyway. Shadow.
But I'm kidding.
How dare you attack the little girl? I'm gonna shoot my lightning at that one. That's not very
11
good.
misses.
Alright, I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll move over here.
All right, Zolan.
Oh, Dan, if you wanted to switch weapons, is that an action?
No. If it's just, I mean, like, what are you switching from to?
From short sword to battle axe?
Yeah, no, that's a free interaction.
Okay. I'm hoping I put this in here right. So I'm gonna move up here.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. And hit this guy with the battle axe. It didn't save.
Holy moly.
Oh, yeah, there's a whole array. All right, so it hits, and I assume you're doing two-handed damage. Total two-handed damage is 6.
And that's the tree bane battle axe, isn't it?
Is
So
that
I have
treat?
to roll another. Yeah, I have to roll another.
Yeah, so you have to take like some damage when you use it, I think.
Yeah, I do.
Take like one pierce,
1
I forget
point,
what it is.
yeah,
But
1 point of piercing, right?
And
So,
I have to roll.
so 6
another.
plus the D8, right?
Yeah, and then I have to roll another. So yeah, that's what it takes because it's a plant-based creature.
All right, so 10 points of damage.
Yes, sir.
All right, very good. All right, and you take a point of piercing damage because of your alignment.
Hmm?
And Uhtred.
I am going to attack this guy right here with my two-handed battle axe.
Okay. Oh, a hit for 6. Very good. And Anton.
I'm gonna finish that guy off. Reckless attack.
$13.
13 for 23 points of damage. Oh, yeah, he's a little dead. You just cut him in 2.
And then I'm gonna move down here and finish this guy off.
All right. Bonus action.
Bonus attack. Yeah. Yep.
Those are bad rolls.
Yeah, that one didn't hit. All right, Elena.
All right. So those guys are plant-based also?
They are.
They are. Are they? I probably shouldn't ask because I wouldn't know. Okay, then I will firebolt because it's long range. This guy way up here. There's a lot of people attacking the other one, so
Sure.
the guy who's far away.
Actually, I think.
Just missed.
10, okay.
And that does it for Elena.
Yeah.
All right, Rudy.
Bonus action, Flaming Sphere will ram itself into this one up here. So he'll make a dex save.
Dex save.
If he fails, he'll take 7 fire damage.
He will die.
With that, concentration on Flaming Sphere will drop.
Okay.
He'll go with it. And then I'll be swinging my rapier at this remaining needle blight.
All right. Oh, there's a hit for 8 damage. Hoo-ha!
Hey,
Congratulations. 3 awakened trees and 3 needle blights. So that is 1350 plus 150 is 1500. But it's only divided by the 7 of you. So this time everybody gets 225 XP.
So where are we at, guys?
2,700. Or oh wait,
4425.
5? Yeah. 4425. Yeah.
I'm at 425.
4,425.
Yeah, that's what everyone's at except for me.
Who's at 4,470?
Yeah, barely dancing.
So among the remains of the past victims that you see entwined in thick shrubs, you find 2 malachite gems, studded leather armor. There's a couple things in here. I'm just going to post this little block of text here and let you read it and give celebration here. The characters find 2 malachite gems worth 10 gold each, studded leather armor, and 15 gold pieces. The mangled corpse of an elf lay in one of the holes, crushed by the weight of the tree, and it wears boots of elven kind.
Oh my god. I want those so much. No, actually, I don't need them. I already have advantage on stealth. I actually don't need them.
Yeah.
But those are great. Those are great items.
Advantage
He
on
has to do stealthy stuff.
And boots of elven kind give you advantage on stealth for if they're attempting to hear you, basically.
What other characters? What other of our party would?
I mean, I'm a fire rogue.
Rudius is also not adverse to moving quietly.
Oh, excuse me, those are the wrong boots of elven kind. Let me delete that one. I have a better handout. Check out these boots of elven kind. There we go.
Yeah, those are flashy.
Yeah, those are nice. So we have two people that could use them. So I think you guys should roll for it. Anyone else?
Rudius would graciously give them to how's that character's name pronounced? Uthid? Uhtred.
Okay, I guess they're yours, Uhtred. You can put them on your character sheet.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Don't forget about them.
Yeah, I'm trying not to.
Alright, so I'm not gonna put those on the party treasury because Uhtred has them, so. And we got a lot of gold building up. you gotta get to Valaki so we can spend it.
So as you travel another hour, let's go ahead and get the time right here. So I'm going to go ahead and put it right at about, like 5 p.m. Excuse me, 3 p.m. Rounding a bend in the path, you come to a large clearing. The ever-present canopy is open here, yet the sky is the same dismal gray. In the center of the glade is a small cottage of neatly stacked logs with a roof of tidily arranged shingles, grown over with moss on one side. An open cook pit is in the center of the clearing, over which a large cooking pot hangs from a tripod of iron rods. It sends delicious-smelling steam into the air. The warmth and light of the fire warms you to your bones, temporarily banishing the forest's oppressive gloom. As you approach, you hear that angry howl. Remember that angry scream that you all, some of you failed your death save on, and Uhtred went running off, and others became combative? You hear that same howl again. And green light flares from within the cottage, and the door is violently thrown open. The ghostly image of a man flies from within the small hut and across the glade, disappearing into the forest. Following him is an old woman wearing a pretty floral dress, her gray hair pulled back into a neat tight bun and held in place with a long, slender hairpin made of what looks like pale wood. She brandishes a short broom like a club as the ghost retreats. Her face is twisted in a rictus of absolute rage, but as her eyes fall upon you, it grows soft and warm. "My goodness," the old woman chuckles. "You gave me quite a start. Please, please, come in from the chill and warm those bones with some tea and bread." Dusting off the front of her dress, she hobbles back into the hut, and the clatter of wooden bowls fills the air. And that is where we will leave it for this week. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for a fun session. We will pick up next Saturday. This is the infamous Jenny Greenteeth. And we will have see what Jenny has to reveal to you next week.
Okay.
All right.
Great.
Let's see. There was a couple cards I didn't get to play. Looks like the saving throw card and the other card. That's not such a big deal. Anything juicy on the blue cards left before I recollect them?
No, mine's...
Nah. Yeah, just the saving throw. All right. Well, that was a good one. So again, thank you all, and we will see you all in 1 week's time.
Yeah, good stuff.
Thanks, Dan.
All right. Yeah. Thanks very much.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.
Have a good one. Have a good
Bye.
week.
You too.